It's May 9th, 2006, and Formula One is about to witness the birth of its most thrilling rivalry. In one corner, we have Fernando Alonso, the youngest world champion ever, who just dethroned Ferrari with Renault. In the other, the legendary Michael Schumacher in what would be his final full season. But who will come out on top? As the 2006 season started, everyone knew that the stage was set for an intense competition. Alonso, the reigning world champion, had snatched the throne of Schumacher and Ferrari the previous year, becoming the youngest champion in F1 history. The defeat had forced Ferrari to make significant changes, especially knowing it would be Schumacher's final season before retirement. The German legend was also super determined not to end his illustrious career on a low note. The season opener in Bahrain hinted at the drama to come. Ferrari's newfound speed was evident as Schumacher secured pole position, with his new teammate Felipe Massa alongside him. However, Alonso's racecraft shone through as he skillfully overtook Massa early on and engaged in a thrilling duel with Schumacher. A strategic pit stop saw Alonso emerge alongside Schumacher, leading to a heart-stopping moment as the Spaniard boldly held his line, denying the seven-time world champion. Alonso's victory served notice that he wouldn't give away his title without a fight. As the season progressed, the rivalry got worse. Alonso continued his strong form, securing victories in Malaysia and Australia, while Schumacher faced setbacks, including a crash in Australia that saw him mistakenly enter the Toyota pits instead of his Ferrari teams. One of those rare moments of mistakes from the German. The trend began to turn at Imola, a circuit of particular significance for Schumacher. It was here that Alonso had outdueled him the previous year in a defensive masterclass. This time, Schumacher and Ferrari turned the tables, employing clever strategy to secure victory. This win marked a turning point as Ferrari and Schumacher began to find their pace. However, the season was not without controversy. At the Monaco Grand Prix, Schumacher, having set the fastest time in qualifying, made a suspicious mistake at the final corner, blocking the track and preventing his rivals from completing their final attempts. The move was widely criticized as unsportsmanlike, and Schumacher was stripped of his pole position as well. Despite this setback, Schumacher's form continued to improve. He secured a string of victories in the United States, France, and Germany, narrowing Alonso's championship lead. The momentum seemed to be shifting in Schumacher's favor, and the prospect of an 8th world title in his final season began to look increasingly possible. But not everything is that easy, right? The rivalry took another dramatic turn at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Both Alonso and Schumacher received penalties in qualifying, forcing them to start outside the top 10. In a rain-affected race, Alonso showed his class, overtaking Schumacher and building a commanding lead. However, a wheel nut problem during a pit stop cruelly ended his race, while Schumacher also failed to score points after a collision. As the season entered its final stages, the championship hung in the balance. Reminded of the 2021 drama between Verstappen and Hamilton? Not very wrong there. Schumacher's victory in Italy, his home race, was bittersweet as he announced his impending retirement. With just 3 races remaining, Schumacher trailed Alonso by a mere 2 points. The stage was set for a thrilling conclusion to both the season and Schumacher's career. At Suzuka, Ferrari's superiority was evident as they locked out the front row of the grid. Schumacher, starting second behind his teammate Massa, looked set to take control of the championship. However, in a shocking turn of events, Schumacher's engine failed while he was leading the race, the first Ferrari engine failure in over 6 years. Alonso utilized this misfortune, taking the win and a 10-point lead into the final race in Brazil. What then? The big finale season at Interlagos that was hypercharged with emotion. Schumacher, needing nothing short of a miracle, suffered yet another setback in qualifying, forcing him to start from 10th. Despite this, the German refused to give up, making a blistering start and climbing to 6th place in the opening laps. However, a puncture after contact with Giancarlo Fisichella effectively ended his championship hoped. In true Schumacher fashion, he didn't simply cruise to the finish. Instead, he put on a spectacular show of overtaking, fighting back from the 19th place to finish 4th. It was a fitting end to an incredible career, showcasing skill, determination, and never say never attitude that had made him a legend of the sport indeed. Alonso, meanwhile, secured the points he needed to clinch his second consecutive world championship. The Spaniard had proven his mettle, withstanding the pressure of competing against arguably the greatest driver in F1 history and coming out on top. What made this rivalry truly special was the context surrounding it. For Alonso, it was about cementing his status as the new king of Formula One, proving that his 2005 triumph was no fluke. For Schumacher, it represented a final chance at glory, an opportunity to end his unparalleled career on the highest of highs. Moreover, the 2006 season marked a changing of the guard in Formula One. Schumacher's retirement had also signaled the end of an era. While Alonso's triumph heralded the arrival of a new generation of stars, it was nothing less than a brilliant season that bridged the past and future of the sport, reminding the timeless appeal of F1 while also pointing towards its exciting future. Good season, right? Now, what do you think of the rivalry? Do you think it's better for the game? Do let us know in the comments below, and hey, do not forget to click on that like and share button.